This game has over 100,000 daily players and broke into the top 10 of the most played games on Steam. Nobody talks about it, and yet it has more players than Stardew Valley or Path of Exile. It was released in March of 2025 and it still holds up these incredible numbers months later. So what is the magic behind the secretly popular game Bongo Cat? First, let's take a look what this game actually is. It's a little cat that sits on top of your taskbar and increases a counter every time you press a key or click with your mouse. From time to time, you get new items to customize your cat, like a new hat or generally a new look. There are also in-game events with themes, so your cat can turn into a zombie for Halloween if you like. It can also sit in front of games to track the key presses there too, so you never have to stop counting. But why is this game in particular so popular? Because there have been many of these idle clicker games and they don't get the same attention. There are three key parts here. First, it all stems back 7 years when the Bongo Cat was a viral meme. Back then, thousands of short clips were produced that looked something like this.
Let's go!
Banger! Sorry. Secondly, there's also a YouTube channel revolving around it with more than 3 million subscribers that uploads cover songs with the Bongo Cat.
Meow, 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 meow.
And third, the game was developed by a studio that wants to promote another game called Oku. If you wishlist it on Steam or drop a follow on their socials, you get a free item in Bongo Cat. This, however, still doesn't explain the wild success of the game months after its release. The explanation for that is as simple as it gets. It's an idle game and therefore people don't need to actively start it to play. It's similar to Wallpaper Engine that usually sits in the top 10 most played Steam games because it just boots up with your PC and you don't even open it. That means the numbers on Bongo Cat might be real, but people who use it are just having it open in the background while doing other stuff. So should you get this game? There are two things to consider here. The first one I found in a helpful rated review of someone with 1.7k hours on Steam. It was mentioned there that the drop rates for items or cosmetics are incredibly low. The review mentioned that they are close to 1 million clicks and are still missing some of the most common items. Epic items seem almost impossible to obtain in the current state if you don't want to buy them for real money. And the second thing to consider is that it's rumored to lock your keys. So typing a password would be logged by the game and the info could be used against you or sold to someone who intends to do it. This is definitely not confirmed, but for your own safety, consider fact checking it yourself before you install the game. So yeah, that's already it. All the magic behind the 12th most popular game on Steam. If you now want to see if there's any magic behind the 3 oldest games on Steam, I recommend you check out this video and I'll see you over there.